Hello, gang. Time to do today's CSS battle. Oh, just a little curvy curve, huh? This is great. I don't know that I remember one quite like this. I think the approach I'm going to take is I don't know. What's the approach? What's the approach, people? Okay, so I see curves, right? And I think each one of these is an individual element. So what can I do to optimize that? I kind of feel inclined to do one and then do translates of each one. So each one is an element. Let's see what that looks like. And can we do it as a how do we do that? Let's okay, blank template, and we want a radial gradient and it's a circle at 0, 0, and it's transparent, and then it's red, and then it's transparent. To make that work, we need the body to have a background. Each one of these is going to need a margin to put it into place. I think it's a square. We'll do aspect ratio 1. Okay, so the idea is to put it right here. This is my concept. Is it a good concept? Well, I don't think it's a particularly good concept, but it might work. It's got a I gotta stop looking at it too close because then I can see what's wrong with the decision that I've made. All right, so there's a circle, or a semicircle, right? So let's move this individual item down 100, make it 200, 210, and then over 70, 80, 90, 100, 102. All right, so hard to argue that this is not going to work. I think this is going to work. So what can we do to tune this? Each successive element needs to have the margins that matter. So I'm gonna so here's the let's put yellow on the background of this and see how big we actually need to make it. So we're kind of too big there, huh? We're certainly bigger than we need to be, even though we do have a complete match of the red part. And if I create another one, let's do a display flex. And then what? That margin 200. And we're going to remove this yellow. And okay. And we add another one. What happens? I think width 100. What can we do? So forgive me. What I want to do is have all these show up. Height 100, width 100. Got the background. These margins are not working with a display flex. So can I do, if they need to all be on a line, if I make these a different width and height, what happens if I do 60 and 60? can I put these both on a line? Is what I'm saying. Okay, so I think it's coming into view for me. So we have one here, which is sort of wonky, and then one has to be on top and then also slightly over. So each one of these is staggered. There's no flex line that I can take advantage of, unfortunately, or at least not that I can see. There may be other ways to do this that I am not seeing. And hey, I'm a human being. I make plenty of mistakes. Okay, so let's undo that. And then, okay, there's the 210. So the second one, this makes me want to put the first one here instead of here. So to do that, what do I want to do? So let's do a transform. Or actually, we want to do a scale. All right, here it's coming into view for me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put attributes on each one. Actually, even better. Can I do flopped on the X and Y axis? P is not flopped at all. This is flopped on the X and Y axis as well. Ah, okay. No. I don't like any of these solutions. All these solutions are hard. So we just gotta buckle down and do it. So this is not gonna be optimal. I think starting at the second one over is a mistake, but at this point, I just would like to match it. The tuning will come later, and that's fine. We can't always get exactly what we want, and we can't do things exactly the way we'd like to do them. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a var of --o or an origin here. So for the next one, and the margin we're going to put at var --m or these numbers. So this next one we're going to put in place -100. So B is oh, don't see it. That's a problem. Pretty yellow there. Margin is a var of --m or that. The next one we do is going to have an origin of 100%. We just need to see this thing. -200. 0, 0. We are not seeing it, and that is sad. Very sad. Do we need for some reason, the pixels? Height, width. Don't know where we are. These margins are not doing what I expect. There they are. Okay, so first principles. Margin, we're going to put margin on the body of 0, and we're going to do these one at a time. I don't like it. But right now, I'm having trouble reasoning about what I need to do. And I think that I can make these smaller. So I'm going to make them smaller. Back to the drawing board a little bit. So we just do 60. And there they are. There's one. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I'm going to hide everything except the first one. So P plus P, we're going to say display none. We do one at a time. And there's the origin of 100%. Great. We don't have a display flex. We did set a margin there of 0. And I'm going to leave that just because it's going to be slightly easier to deal with. Once we get them all in place, then maybe we can play around with not having that margin. So we want margin, it's a little bit more, 2, 4, okay, and a little bit less for 3, 4, 5, 50, 50, there it is. Okay, so that's why those are even numbers now. All right, next. Here's PB, and now is this origin wrong? So the origin here is going to be 0, 0. The origin is 0, 0. Margin minus 100, minus 200. There it is. Okay, so it's minus 300. Why is it taking minus 300? Because we've got this margin here that's pushing things down. There it is. So that's why I was using the abbreviated margins on the paragraph tag, and that's pushing each subsequent member down, which obligates me, excuse me, to unset those margins each time I make a new element. So I should just need to do like minus 60 or something to see it generally. But because I wasn't doing the full, a fuller amount of margin values, and in this case 240, probably 0, 50, yeah, was not doing it. So let's get it right now. So this is 160, 100, 110, 110. And then we go more negative, 7, 8, 9. And there it is. All right. Thanks for your patience on this one. Are there different ways to do this? Oh my gosh, yes there are. You could do each one of these radial gradients different, essentially very similarly. Yeah, there's lots of different ways to do this. I will stay focused on what I'm trying to do. And this next one, we only have to change the margin, so minus 100. And I've got 2 C's, so I don't need that. D, E, and an F. Okay. $100, 10, 20, 30, 30, 10, 20, 35, and 40. That's it. And from there, it's just like that. So this guy, what's he? B is also from 0, 0. No, he's from 0, 100%, isn't he? And then he goes up more. Oh, wrong, wrong, wrong. This should be D. There we go. So you can kind of see that there. And it should be 0, 100%. 8. Definitely on the flailing side here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200, 200. Okay, and then down, so less, negative 7, 6. That's the next one. Definitely changing this to be 60 by 60 is a little easier. Not easy, but easier. And then E is going to be, what's E? E is, the origin is at 100% 0. And the margin is minus 100. And then this number is like 200, something like that. 220. 5, 4. And that origin is incorrect. It should be at 100%. For some reason that is not doing what I expect. Why? What's wrong with you? The origin there is wrong, isn't it? Is that's at 100% 0? Oh, because I have dash O, not O. Should be O, and I need a colon, and there I have it. So many things that are going wrong. That's the way it goes sometimes. All right, F. Great puzzle. This is absolutely a great puzzle. I as much as I'm complaining, this is a fun puzzle. And you could do, so each one of these gradients is very particular, but you could do this all in the body. You could do each one of these with a set background size, and then move them around, and that's pretty fun too. There also might be a way to do, stop talking, minus 100, minus 100, 0, 0, 0, there it is, and then 200, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then that origin is wrong. It needs to be 0, 100%, 280, 290, this is too far negative, so minus 10, 20. I think again I mistyped the origin. Dash O was a bad variable name to choose. Lessons we learned. All right, those are all the pieces. Let's submit it and see if we got 100%. It will be funny if it is not 100% match, and we might have to change our approach entirely. We do not. All right, we got a full match. That's a fun one. Hilarious and fun. Now I'm nipping and tucking at the various pieces. None of these, so we got a default of 100%, 100%. None of these are 100%, 100%. I guess we could do what? We could do X and Y. Of our X or 100%, right? And then bar dash Y or 100%. And then anything that's not 100%, we will set. So dash X is 0, dash Y is 0 there. For this one, dash X is 0, and we can delete the rest. For this one, also X, 100%, like that. And this one is dash Y is 100%. And that is, of course, not working how I expect it to. Oh, they should be zeros, of course. Or I've outthought myself. That's possible too. Okay, so what did I do wrong? F is wrong. It should be at 0, 100%, right? So it's X that should be. So X, flop X, and that works. Flop this and do Y, and it works. Okay, and that's, is it a little shorter? It's a little shorter, not very much. And then is there any tuning we can do on these margins? Maybe. No, not that one. How about here? No, almost none of these margins, because They'll be just bad effects. How about 0, 1, 20 through 30? That one we can. How about this one? And that one we can as well. Okay. So margins tuned. In theory, we do like a Q there. 31, 32, 32Q. Okay. And then how about 60Q? 61, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. I don't like the way that looks. We'll leave it at 60 pixels. Margins we have at 0. If we change this, we got to change all those numbers. Could we? We sure could. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not be daunted. Why would we be daunted? So I believe this number then needs to be this margin needs to be what, 242? So 240, 50, 0, 0. That's 50, and then 52, 50, 0, 52, 3, 4, 40, 38. 40, 41, 42. There it is. Okay. So then each one of these, we should be able to move this last number and add 2. 102. So subtract 8 from each one, and then we get a nice optimization there. 32. Yeah. Not too bad. That makes it 192. Sure. And then this one would be 222. Sure. And then this one is 282. And we don't have a margin on the body. Let's submit. Still at 100%. We minify. We unit replace. And we submit the final. And that's how we do it. Oh, whoa. What did I do? That's not how we do it. Broke it with the minification. Here's a file a bug report against the developer. That's me. All right. B, C, D. The HTML is good. Body's fine. B, C. So C is the problem one. There it is. It should be 120. There it is. So just collapse one of those zeros. Yeah, we can't collapse that. 60. That should not happen, and yet it did, so can't argue with that. And that dropped us down to 93% match, and that's not a good submission. That's how we do it. That's finally how we do it. Gotta pay attention to the work you do. Have a good day. Hope you're having, take care of yourself this weekend, and have a wonderful day. Be good to each other. Make something with HTML and CSS. They are wonderful, amazing technologies. Everybody's got a browser. Everybody's carrying around a browser. If you make them a web page, you can send it to them. It's really rad. Forget Facebook. Forget Instagram and TikTok. Forget YouTube, frankly. Stop watching me and go make a web page and share it with your friend. That's better. Stop watching me. All right. Have a good day. Bye.